Recently, I discovered that this is an issue that a lot of black people do. And it's an issue that I see that probably needs to be addressed. Not it's I say black people, but it's not all black people. It's a little bit of everybody. All right, just being honest. People need to start minding their goddamn business. Like, period. Like I look at the news and I sit here and I watch and I say, like this week, everything has been surrounded about the Super Bowl. Last Sunday, Kendrick announced he'll be hosting the Super Bowl. I mean, me personally, this is the first year that I've watched the football. Like, this is the first year that I've watched football in forever. You know, I stopped watching since Kaepernick took the knee. I honestly, like, stayed true to that. Like, stopped watching it. More recently, man, got into a little thing at my job. Wanted to start a fantasy football league. And I still haven't watched football. I just watched the numbers. I watched the highlights. But, you know, the point being is, I ain't really care nothing about football. I did watch the Super Bowl last year when Alicia Keys started on a bad note. But that ain't my business. With it, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this has been the first year, and I watch highlights of games. I'm playing a numbers game, and it's just something to do with my coworkers. And there's money on the line, an option to win money. Psh, why not? But yeah, no, man, look. Your boy watched football for the first time, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, since Kaepernick was down, I think that's pretty good. You know, you're taking some time off to just, like, assess and sit back and watch. But like I said, everybody's talking about it. You can't go nowhere without, Kendrick over Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne should have been Lil Wayne. I say this. Bro, the powers that be understand business. It's their business, and they minding their business. At the end of the day, Kendrick put on a performance, a concert. First one to do it. Not the first one to do it, but like he holds the record currently for a live stream on Amazon Prime. The numbers were numbering properly for a business. And everybody getting mad, Lil Wayne should have been it because it's in New Orleans. Lil Wayne, I haven't really like consumed any of his music as of late, man. But I'm telling you, and like from 2002, like the Squad Up days, all the way up until like Carter 3, Carter 4-ish, man, you couldn't tell me I wasn't Lil Wayne, you know what I mean? I was like, anytime I got in my car, that was what the skies on the drought 4? Like, come on, man, come on. Yeah, that was his era. That would have been a great era for him to do something like that. But you have to take into consideration the business of what's going on. And because everybody is so busy in everybody else's business, ain't nobody really minding it. The brother doesn't really make PG-13 music. And that's the audience that they're requiring. Like, he doesn't have a large plethora of music that he would be able to play. You know, like, people quote some of his best lines, and a lot of them can be a little heavy on the sexual side. You know what I'm saying? A lot of sexual innuendos, which I don't mind. I didn't mind as a kid. I'm not taking shots at them, but I'm just saying, like, are we really going to get mad because we're going to be watching this with our kids? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he couldn't clean it up. I know he could. He's a professional. He's been doing this for 20 plus years. But, you know, I'm just saying, like, when it comes to a performance, the last few years, the performances have been great. And a large consumer of NFL and watcher of the NFL, like, it's even down the middle. You got blacks and whites. You know what I'm saying? How you going when every other word may be an N-bomb? You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I know Lil Wayne, he can do it, but in the past year, there hasn't really been a lot of mention of Lil Wayne, is what I'm saying. I heard he's about to drop the Carter 6, which is great, dope. Like, wouldn't mind hearing it. But if you're the NFL and you're looking at business, do you look at what you may potentially do based off of your fan base from the past? or do you look at what has been done? On top of that, right? Rihanna hasn't been on the scene in years. So with her coming and you not having as much access, she has not been able to be found. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Rihanna, hey, you might see her walking or whatever, but she hasn't been heard on a main stage in years. So when Jay brought her, like, you were bringing in fans that don't even watch football but tuned in just for that, because Rihanna has built such a mystique. That same mystique is now present with Kendrick because of the Drake beef. Now everybody wants to hear what he gonna say. If he gonna reignite the beef, if he gonna say something to Drake, how he gonna embarrass him. You know what I'm saying? People, even for the Amazon Prime, that's why it was such a big marketing thing. Because even Drake fans had to force to watch the concert to see if he was going, he might be trying to diss Drake. Let's see what he's doing. And you're tuned in just for that. He gonna say something new about Drake. Who else he gonna bring out? The mystique of it is what's gonna draw people in, because people thinking like everybody in the whole world heard the great rap battle. So with as quiet as Kendrick is, it's a great business move, because who really looks at Kendrick and is like, yo, I don't think I want to watch him because of how he did Drake. It doesn't matter. I'm going to watch him and I'm going to sit back and I'll be like, what subliminals is he dropping to Drake now? Like, what's he going to say to Drake? You watching for that. We all messy. We don't, like, people just don't mind their business. It is what it is. But guess what? You tuning in. No offense to Wayne, but Wayne he may have the music catalog, but he don't have that. As of late, Lil Wayne has been everywhere. Like Lil Wayne has everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So like if you just look at it from business, and this is why I wish a lot more people before they spoke on things like really understood how business goes. Like, and then they're trying to draw a wedge and make it seem like it's Jay-Z versus Lil Wayne, when that can't be the case. When you see records of Wayne talking about how Jay-Z helped him with his taxes, and then you see Lil Wayne's proteges jumping out the window for Lil Wayne and calling Jay-Z a hater, when honestly, if Jay-Z hadn't have done what he did, there probably wouldn't be an access to Lil Wayne for him to do what he did for you. So like, and I'm speaking on Nicki Minaj at this point, like, why are you even talking about any business between two men, if there is any business there, and you want to call the man a hater?